What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to episode number 22 of our cleanup crew scenario. Just by looking at the map, can you notice anything different? Well, if you haven't noticed, all of our farming area that we had over here is no longer there. So, what I did is I relocated, I guess. Let's not say relocated. That's not the right word. I've moved out everyone. I don't even think that's the right expression. I've forced everyone out of here, and anyone who wishes to have a farming business in our current cleanup crew scenario is gonna have to start it right over here in the corner of this map. So here we have farming, here we have forestry. So I wanted to clear up this area over here to help grow the city and help reach that 75,000 population. And I think we're going to be doing some low density residential, of course, right over here in this area. I did leave this highway intersection. I think it's kind of unique. So we're going to leave that in there. It looks weird, but unique. Unique is a better word. So we're going to leave that there. And yeah, we are just gonna go ahead and put in some low density residential here. So we're currently sitting at 1.5 million in the bank. We have a little bit of demand for residential, a whole lot of demand for commercial, and even though we have gotten rid of all of farming, our forestry industry is still suffering for employees, workers, and nobody is moving it over here. I'll show you. I do have just a small area over here zoned, and the game's been on for, I want to say, 5 minutes so far, and nobody has moved into farm in the city. So we're gonna let that do what it does. We're gonna put the game on 3 speed just to kind of see what happens and what it does. And we're gonna start over here on this side. So I want to use one of the larger roads here. So let's use the 6-lane road, and we're gonna come out this way, and we're gonna hook it up to right in there. Now I don't want traffic lights here, so we're gonna go ahead and turn those off. That is after all a busy street. As you can see, a whole lot of traffic coming through there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run let's run another 6-lane road through, say, here, something of that nature, and let's start over here in this area. So we're gonna reserve, let's do it right now. We're gonna reserve this block over here for some commercial. And then all the way over here, we're gonna have some low density residential. So I wanna give it a little bit more of that natural feel per se. So we can start with a 2-lane road, kind of going through here and cutting in right there. So now off of this road, we're gonna create some smaller neighborhoods or some branches coming through here. So we can do something like that. Come over here. Then we can continue on off of that one. Do that there. We can even do pretty much the same thing over here on this side. There we go. Now I think that this whole area does already have water. Let's check it out. Yes, it does. So there's nothing to worry about there. We can come and put in some commercial here because I think that's going to come in pretty quickly. And there we go. Yep, and that's already coming in. And over here on this side, we can start doing some low density residential. Let's go ahead and we'll put just a block over here to see where they start building first. And then we're gonna go ahead and transfer power over to that side. What I'm gonna do just for fun is we're gonna go ahead and put a medical clinic right in there, and I don't think that's going to have any power until the commercial comes and hooks up right here. So that should be enough to transfer power. In the meantime, see if we can put a park there. We absolutely can. And then since we have a park there, we can run a pathway to there. And there's our first low density home right over there. So we're at 65,000 population. Power has just transferred. Let's go ahead and zone this area here as well. But I think an aerial view of this area is going to look kind of cool once it's all zoned in. So you have major streets going around, and then you have these smaller residential streets in the middle, kind of like an actual neighborhood per se. Any farming yet? Oh, check it out. Yeah, we do. We have a little bit, and we do have a small demand for industrial as well. Let's go ahead and we'll make a district here. We'll worry about making it clean later. But I do want to put in the policy, or the schools out policy, let's say, here in this district. That way these folks, let's see, oh no, it is in city planning. Okay, let's see, where is it? Education boost. Okay, here we go. It's in services. So it's schools out policies. We're gonna put that right in there. Hopefully these folks here are not gonna go to school and get overeducated. Forestry has pretty much recovered. So has our budget a little bit. We're at 19,000 now. And with that said, we can zone some more farming. So we're going to do that block right there, and we're also going to do that block right there and just kind of wait and see what happens. What I did over here is I also made this a one-lane train track. So from here you're going out this way, from here you're going out this way. So they're two opposite directions. Power I did transfer all the way from here. And I just noticed, looks like we may be having another death wave. How exciting. It's going to keep all of those hearses busy. So while we're having that death wave, what we're going to do is we're going to zone some more residential to kind of sort of not lose that population hike that we have been on. Do that right there to incentivize these folks to move in a little bit quicker. Let's go ahead and provide an additional park. We're going to put that one in there. We can even put a smaller park somewhere there. So that should fill in here pretty soon. We can also zone some low density residential right about there. We can also put it on this side here. That should help us out a little bit. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna extend this district all the way to there for now, of course. Oops. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the old town policy here. Come on. And that's this one right over here. So only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles, ban all other vehicle traffic, because there is a good amount of traffic coming through here. So hopefully that'll kind of help and reduce that a little bit. I've got to find my favorite trait. There it is. And we're going to put some of those right in here. There we go. That should be good enough. A little bit right there, and then we're just going to wait for the rest of this area to zone. Check it out. We're at 66,000 population, and our weekly income is over 20,000 as it sits. Gonna zone a little bit more over here on this side, even though we're short on some workers. Hopefully that'll fix itself. The farming or the forestry here. Oh wow, we had another fire here. Beautiful. This area over here is pretty much back to how it normally is, right? A few demands for workers, a couple of abandoned buildings, a couple of fires, and all's well. Our park is doing good. I do want to check in over here actually again and see how many visitors we're having right now. We are at 19,000. I think we were at 17,000 previous episode. So definitely a good increase. Commercial demand is still up there. And what in the world is going on over here? And where are these folks coming from? I think they're all trying to visit the area and then come back, which brings me to another point. And that point being public transport coming up here is currently non-existent, so we do have to fix that. We're gonna put in a metro there. We can also come on. I'm gonna put one up here on this corner, just like that. And let's see, we can we run a straight line from here? We cannot because of that oddly shaped angle. What if we do something like that? It's directly underneath the road. We can come across there and get rid of that. This one we can freeform, and we'll make it join in right in there. Let's go ahead and connect this back up so we don't run into too many issues. Okay, that should fix itself. And then let's make a couple of new lanes. Let's put a lane, we'll put a lane from here. Create a new line. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go from there. We're gonna visit this stop, then we're gonna visit this stop. From there, we're gonna go and it's just gonna be one big old lane. We're gonna come over here. Let's visit right here. We're gonna stop right here, and then we're gonna come back and stop right there. So nothing too fancy. I'm not going for a perfect metro system over here, obviously. But it's just something to bring some of these folks up this way. Now I do want another one, and that one is going to be from here, and it's just going to be a straight shot. We're going to come up here. We're going to come up here, and then we're going to come right back down right there. I want to draw some more people to this this particular lane here. So let's see, we gotta re-enable all of these back. There we go. So they're all now back and visible. We'll resume the simulation. Let's see if that doesn't help some of this redonkulous traffic over here. Yeah. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will. Let's check in on our new residential development. Looks like we're doing good. We could zone a little bit more. There we go. I think that's good enough. Good enough for now. Maybe this area over here as well. We are not going to put any schools in this district. Again, for obvious reasons, we want these folks to retain the forestry and farming jobs. And these guys are still hurting for workers, so we're not going to zone anymore until some of these icons disappear. I'll be honest with you guys, my neck is actually killing me because I'm hunched over from from talking into the new microphone. What I did do is I ordered one of those arms that you attach the microphone to. So that should be here in a couple of days. So hopefully next week's videos are gonna be a little bit better because I can directly put it in front of my mouth as opposed to having to be hunched over, and then when I zoom out a little bit like this to stretch, you can't hear me. First world problems, right? Another death wave has made an appearance, and I'm kind of wondering why this commercial demand is not going away. I feel like we have a good amount of commercial in the city. I'm thinking, where else can we zone more commercial? Maybe make a big ol' block of shopping centers and everything over here. I was also thinking about making something up here on this ledge, kind of like a big old commercial thing, maybe even something over here. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's go ahead. We'll make sure that it's got water. It does have water. Perfect. I want to make sure we can transfer power before we start zoning. We're going to do some high density commercial. Let's do that right in there. So power transfer. We'll put in one more park. And we'll put that guy. Oh, perfect. That'll fit. Awesome. So we'll put it right in there. And let's start. We'll start right there. And kind of make our way to about there. And there, and actually we're gonna get rid of that. What I'm gonna do over here in this area is I'm gonna put in a police station, one of these larger ones. This one. Right there, that way all these folks that are thinking about doing some shoplifting in the newly built shops are gonna be a little bit discouraged, since there is a police headquarters just hanging out right there. I'm putting in another side road, or a middle road, through road, whatever you want to call it, to zone a little bit more high density right here, and some right here, because in this way we're gonna keep the high density commercial traffic off of the main road. So anybody making any kinds of deliveries, pickups, coming to visit the area or anything is gonna have to come through and then make a right and go through there, as opposed to stopping on the major road and doing any kind of unloading. Now, since we made a metro stop up here, I do want another one, and I want it right here. There we go, that'll work. We're gonna take this stop. Okay, I have zero idea what just happened there. Let's move this one, why not? We'll move it, and we're gonna put it right there. We do have to replace it, so we'll grab, there we go. Okay, now, can we grab the blue one? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to hide it. Or maybe not. That's not what I was going for. So when you guys mentioned that you hold Y or push Y to get rid of or to hide the route, or be able to select a route, I'm not having that experience. Oh, I just saw something flicker there. Come on, help me out, help me out. Yeah. Well, I guess I need more help in the game than I thought it would. So I thought we had that figured out. I guess we don't. What happens if I... Oh, there it is. I think I got it. I think I got it. There we go. So we're going to move the blue one there. Now what we have to do is we have to put the blue stop, the blue line stop. We gotta put it back in. And in order for that to happen, we have to be able to select the blue line. And something just happened there. I have no idea what. Yeah, it's just not it's not wanting to play with me. So again, if you guys have a better idea of how to do this, try to give me a detailed tutorial on how to, because even if I push the Y button, I can select the route, but it's not letting me add stops that I can tell. Gives me an option to delete the line, to follow the line, increase capacity and whatnot, change colors, but not to add stops or to select that particular route in general for editing. Yeah. So yeah, if you have a better way to select that particular lane, let me know. So forestry is back to doing great. We're in the farming side now, and we're doing good here too. There is some trucks coming over here to the cargo train terminal. There's some trucks coming through here. By the way, I made a little bypass road, and I think they're using it for the wrong purpose. Mainly what I thought this road would be used for is for the garbage trucks coming through here and picking up the garbage. I made a little on and off point right there, which now that I think about it is not functional. So let's upgrade that road and we'll see if that helps some folks get off the highway and get into that area, as opposed to going all the way around. Then here we're just going to turn everything into the on-ramp. Traffic elsewhere seems to be doing pretty good, and overall I'm pretty satisfied with the move. We're at 69,000 population, which leaves us about 6,000 short from our goal. Let's take a look. Average citizen health is over 85%. We've nailed it. 0 drinking water pollution, and one more milestone, or one more goal, one more win condition until we are where we need to be. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I'll see you guys on the next one.